Hey everyone, it's Jordan, and today I'll be doing the autumn book tag. So I like doing these seasonal tags every year, and I came across with this one. I don't remember who did this, but I know that I'll leave the original video down below so you guys can check it out. And like I said, I just really like a lot of seasonal book tags, and I don't know why I'm just stopping on it, but anyways, I just thought I would do this tag since I like a lot of seasonal book tags, but let's get to the tag. Okay, so the first question is, what's your favorite thing about autumn? I really like how the trees change different colors. I just really like how a lot of autumn stuff are coming, like a lot of fall stuff are coming out, like a lot of things I like to have in the fall time, and a lot of book releases that relate to the fall time, or just like things in general like that. But I know that there's one thing I don't like about it is with the weather keeps constantly getting from nice weather to cold weather. But other than that, a lot of my favorite things about the fall time is just everything's changing from summer to the fall time. Okay, the next question is, what book on your shelves reminds you of going back to school or your school days? That one's tricky just because there's not a lot of books that I've read that takes place in the school time, but I know that from what books remind me of my school days would be Twilight, because a lot of people in my high school, like especially girls at that time, read a lot of Twilight. I would say Two Little Boys I Loved Before remind me of what high school was like, so that's why I loved about the series, is because it reminded me of what it's like to be a girl who had different crushes in high school. But that's all I can think of as the answer to that question. Okay, the next question is, find a book on your shelf which has something autumn related on the cover. Oh, I probably did not read that. Right. I don't know, to be honest with you. I really don't know. All I can think of is a book on my TBR that has something like that on it. But that one's really tricky. I have no idea. I know it has fall colors, but don't know if that would count. Boy, this is tricky. I have no idea. But there's one book in mind that is on my TBR that has a lot of autumn feel to it. But other than that, I don't know what book on the cover that reminds me of the fall time. This one's really tricky, but I can't think of anything on top of my head right now. So yeah, I don't have an answer to that question. Kind of struggled a little there. Okay, the next question is, what is your favorite horror or Halloween story? Legend of Sleepy Hollow. Hands down, Legend of Sleepy Hollow has always been one of my favorite Halloween stories of all time since I was a kid, and it's a classic, so of course I'm gonna pick that one. And the next question is, what is your favorite horror film? I don't watch a lot of horror films, to be honest with you, because I'm a big chicken. I know there's some that has grabbed my interest, but I don't gravitate towards a lot of horror films unless they have good ghost stories. That's pretty much the exception of horror that I can handle. But the one that I can think of is the Universal monster films like Frankenstein, Dracula, Invisible Man. Those are the ones that I can think of that are my favorites that I watch every year. And I know Kevin and I always watch Abbott and Costello Meets Frankenstein every year. I know it's like a comedy, but there's still a lot of horror elements to it, so that's what makes it fun. But I'm not much of a horror movie fan, but those are the ones that I can think of that I can not only like but also handle. And the next question is, which book release are you looking forward to this autumn? This one is kind of tricky as well, because I honestly don't know what books are going to be released in the autumn time, and there hasn't been ones that I've been paying attention to a lot, but I know there's one in particular. I don't know if it's going to be released in October or November, somewhere around there, is Spectacular by Stephanie Garber. It's supposed to be like a Christmas novella of Caraval, which I'm really excited about, and I do hope to get to that one because it just sounds not only interesting to me, but I love Caraval's series as a whole. So those are that. I haven't found any other autumn releases other than that, but that's all I can think of on top of my head. And the next question is, which film release are you most looking forward to this autumn? I know there's one that Kevin and I just saw back in the beginning of the month that we already saw and loved, which is Beetlejuice, which I was surprised on how much I like it, and I actually like it more than the first one, which is very strange to me, but I am glad that I got to go see it because it's so funny and I couldn't stop laughing the whole time. But the movie that I'm looking forward to that's going to be released in November, which is Moana 2, and I love Moana, and I saw the trailer of it a couple of times, and I'm just really excited about it. And yeah, I was surprised that they're releasing a sequel to Moana, but at the same time, I'm just really excited for the sequel. Okay, the last question is, show the 3 books that you're hoping to read this season, and I do have them right here. The first one that I'm hoping to read is The Project by Courtney Summers, because I really enjoyed Sadie so much, so I want to read this in this season. I tend to read a lot of mystery, dark fantasy, and all that in the autumn time, but I know that it's about a girl whose sister joins a cult and tries to save her sister from the cult. I've heard mixed things about it, but I do want to read that. And yeah, that's the cover right here. And the next one is Lake's Edge by Lindell Clipstone, and this cover just reminds me of Haunted Mansion from at Disney, that I just like really want to read this, and I'm curious about it. But I know it's about a girl whose brother ran into black magic and trying to stop him from that, and that's all I know about it. And now, of course, Good Girl, Bad Blood by Holly Jackson, because I really want to read this so badly since I read the first book, and I know that the whole series just turned into a TV show, so I kind of want to catch up on the series and watch the TV show, but I don't know if I want to watch the first season and then read this. I'm not quite sure yet, but these are the 3 books I would like to read this season. So that is all for the Autumn Book Tag. If you enjoyed this video, give me a thumbs up and comment down below what book releases that you're looking forward to this fall, or some movie releases that you're looking forward to this fall season. Let me know in the comments down below, because I would like to know. If you haven't already, click that subscribe button, click the bell icon so you know if I ever post new videos. Also, you can follow me on social media like Facebook, Twitter, Instagram, and Goodreads, which all links will be down below for you guys. Thank you so much for watching. I'll see you in my next video. Bye!